Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's Connor again. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video I'm going to be putting up two horses that I like for the Aintree festival kicking off in a few days. Both of the selections are going to be running on the Thursday. If I do like more horses over the course of the week, I will be putting up a further upload. So both of my tips are going to be trained by Dan Skelton and ridden by Harry. You know, the yard's been in unbelievable form all season and especially at the minute. 31% strike rate for the yard in the last 14 days. 16 winners out of 52 runners. You know, that's some record. With Harry doing even better than that, 35% strike rate. 21 winners out of 60 runners due to the fact he gets a couple of outside rides. As he goes after his first jockey title. So the first tip I like is going to be running in the Red Rum handicap chase over 2 miles. The horse is Destrier. He was third in the Grade 1 Maggle novices chase over course and distance, I think 2 years ago, running behind Ornua and Us and Them. I think he could have been possibly flattered by that run, or flattered by the mark he gained from that run. You know, they give him a mark of 151. I think that was a bit high. Although he did back up that with a decent effort in the Harden Gold Cup behind friend of the channel, Janica. He was getting loads of weight that day from Janica and Dolos, but he still ran a good race in third. So when you look at those two pieces of film, I do think 151 flattered him. I think he's more of a mid to high 140s horse. The horse was also sent off a 5-4 favourite for a handicap chase carrying top weight around Cheltenham. You know, I don't think Cheltenham would play to his strengths. I think he's more of a flat track horse. He had near enough a year off then, don't know if it was an injury or something, but he came back in January this year. He's been running on soft ground. He hasn't been given a hard time all year. He's been jumping pretty well. He's getting his confidence back. Getting used to being on the race course, as well as getting his weight dropped, his handicap mark dropped. I do think that this has been the plan for a while. Had this race in mind since his comeback in January. Skeltons have been mopping up handicaps all winter, and considering the form of the yard at the minute, this horse is able to run off 136. He's been dropped £10 in a short amount of time this year. You know, running on ground that wouldn't have suited. I think a return to good ground, a return to a track where he showed a high level of form as a novice chaser, third in a Grade 1. I think could be being pretty conservative. You know, I think he's a mid 140s horse, and at 7-1 he makes plenty of appeal for me at the minute. And I do think he's a cracking bet, and I do think that the Skeltons have had this race in mind for a while. The second horse I like is Belle. You know, this horse ran a screamer in the champion bumper behind two future Grade 1 horses in Sir Gerhard and Kilcroot. Another positive for this horse, she's already won a race at Aintree this season. But the interesting thing is, on a line through Grand G, I leaned over the favourite for this race on Thursday, who is currently even money. She beat Grand G earlier in the season, but I think 8.5 lengths. She was getting £11 from Grand G that day. Seriously impressive, although the weight she was getting maybe takes the shine off that a bit. You know, Belle managed to finish 6.5 lengths ahead of Grand G in the champion bumper off level weights. So I think out of the two, she does come out on top. She does have to give Eileen Dover weight on Thursday, I think it's £5 or £6. But I think the price differential between the two, one's even money and the other one's 11-4. And taking into account the line through Grand G, I'd just rather be on the Skelton charge as opposed to Eileen Dover. You know, I was really taken with that run in the champion bumper, and I think she could improve again. Yeah, so that's going to be it from me today, guys. They're my two tips. I will try and get another upload in throughout the week. So stay tuned if you'd like to catch that. If you have liked it, drop me a like. If you could subscribe, you know, that helps me tremendously. In the coming days, I'm going to be putting up a video on how I think that racing can improve. Yeah, so have a good Aintree. Hope you're lucky. Hope you enjoy the racing. Take care.